Okay, so when I first came to Africa, I hated kids, like completely hated them. But now I love kids, and they're awesome. Like this one kid named Clifton who likes to help little kids instead of play with all the other older kids, or this kid Bevan that I met who writes the most amazing prayers ever on his little prayer cards. I don't know, I just learned that kids are amazing. And I'm really sick right now, so, you know, just like everybody else on the trip, so woo for being sick.
My favorite part of South Africa was working with all the kids at VBS and really connecting with them and getting to know them. And there was one little girl, Geneva, that I got really close with, and she actually gave gifts to me. She gave me her teddy bear and she bought me a pin, which was really awesome because I was there to serve her, but she was giving back to me. And I also really liked the youth camp that we put on because we got to use our talents and our abilities to give to other kids what we've grown up with like all our lives at Altar.
I just got citrus juice in my eye, so bear with me if I start to cry, but I'm down here in South Africa. This is like day 15, and it's been a great experience. We've done a lot of Vacation Bible School. We got to put on a youth camp, and I've just learned to be willing to share my faith even more and have more confidence in the story that God has given me. It's just been a great time and seen some great things down here, and I'm excited to bring that home, and can't wait to see you guys. Thanks.
The highlight for me in South Africa, those two main things. One, me and Keith were outside talking about like wanting to step up our like relationship, be challenged more, and then like right then Brittany came outside and she told me that I had to give a talk at the youth camp coming up. So I mean, I was just like right then, I was God talking to me and stuff like that. So the other thing was when I had like my whole room just at youth camp. It was just like an awesome group and awesome guys to be with, and I mean, just like I was supposed to be teaching them, but they were challenging me even more.
Well, I'm pretty sick of singing Making Melodies and Father Abraham, but I actually had a lot of fun. VBS was really cool, just getting to play with the kids and stuff. Me and Trevor did a rap for them. But the coolest thing was that we met these two ladies that who left everything. They had good jobs, comfortable life, but they went and now they're giving food to these VBS kids, and kids that like their parents are like drug dealers and stuff like that. And so I don't know, that was really cool and it was inspirational.
I think what stuck out to me the most on South Africa was we did a lot of work with the kids, and we were expecting to do VBS, but not like a million times, but it was so worth it because every place we went, we could just tell that the kids really wanted and needed attention. Like, there was this one little girl who, like, I would hug her and she wouldn't let go, and it just struck me that these kids don't get that kind of attention at home, and so it's really exciting to be able to, like, be that comfort in their lives and give them the love that they don't get to see every day.
Over the trip, Stuart's home country of South Africa repeatedly lost to the Americans in soccer, indoor and outdoor. Didn't make a difference. I don't know, that's kind of embarrassing for Stuart. It's a shame. But today we went to a rehab center. It was pretty sweet. We met some really cool guys there, and they actually shared a lot of stuff with us, and we got to find out a lot more about the culture here. So that was really cool thing we got to do.
Alright, South Africa, great trip. I really enjoyed it. You know, one of my favorite parts was getting to play soccer with Matthew and his friends, remaining the undefeated USA team. You know, I love Paige being a creeper in the background as I'm taping it, but I loved giving my testimony because, you know, that's what I want to do, just play sports and then be able to give my testimony and, you know, hopefully affect people. And, you know, the fact that somebody was changed because of, you know, me and my friends being able to give my testimony was just awesome.
Hey guys, I'm Daniel, and this trip has really taught me a lot about patience, just different things with people working with VBS kids, and also it was really cool getting to meet the guys from the drug and rehab center and hearing their testimonies. That I could really feel that God was there, and it was just overall a really great trip, and I'm really glad it came.
So down here in South Africa, we did a two-night overnight youth camp thing. And we shared a lot of testimonies, and I shared mine the last morning. And it was just kind of about how you gotta take God's love, not just to people that you've been on mission trips, but also to your family. And someone came up to tell me that one of the girls in their small group had gone to their sibling and tried to fix their issues with each other after hearing my testimony. It's just cool to know that God can take our problems and our weaknesses and use it to better people's lives.
Alright, probably the highlight of the entire South Africa mission trip is just seeing all the students, seeing all you guys really rise to the occasion, step up in leadership, pretty much plan everything and do everything, execute everything. So it's just been really cool seeing you guys rise up, partner with us, so it's not just us leading you, it's us all being it together. So I think that was definitely my highlight of the entire trip.
Hi guys, I had an awesome and amazing trip in South Africa. God taught me a lot about patience and I learned a lot. And I worked with children and I did a youth camp and it was amazing. Oh, and a bird pooped on my face at the market and that was not fun. Also, I threw up on the plane coming here, but everything was good in the end. I met a lot of cool little kids and cool youth who I made relationships with and friendships with. And I had a great time here. I did not underpack.
A highlight from my trip has been just different kids that we met throughout our time here at different VBSs, and you just you get in there and you connect with certain kids, and we all connect differently, but one kid that I really liked, his name was Sheldon, and he just stuck by my side throughout the whole VBS, and he was awesome. He was exactly like me and we could just goof around and say whatever we wanted, and we had the same sense of humor, so no matter what, it was always funny and goofy, and I just loved him to death, and I really wanted to put him in my bag and take him home with me, but I couldn't, and I didn't even get to say bye to him because we were moving on to something else, but it was really sad, but I just loved him a lot, and it was awesome.
Hi. Well, one of the things that impacted me most on this trip is last night, after we finished with youth night, all the kids from that youth group went up and sang to us a song. It's called God of the City. And what was so impactful for me about it is these few verses in it. It's greater things have yet to come and greater things are still to be done in this city. We're about to leave, we're basically done with this place, but I'm just glad that we know that through God, greater things have yet to come.
So it's our last day, and we're about to go, but my favorite part of the trip was probably the youth camp, because I learned that no matter how small or seemingly insignificant something is, or whatever you do or say, it'll always affect someone in a huge way no matter what you do. I learned that, so yeah.
The main thing I got to learn in South Africa was just kind of when I went into the trip, I wasn't really expecting much, but I guess God kind of used the global church and just kind of the idea that God is so much bigger than my own backyard and my own country and just my own area, and he just continually showed that to me through different people that were there, and it was just really cool because it really changed the way I think about ministry as a whole.
Okay, so it's the last day of South Africa and it's an awesome trip. We're about to leave right now and we just had the most amazing time doing VBS and youth camp and found out I can work with youth. Who knew? But yeah, so it's been an awesome trip.
For me, South Africa trip was pretty good, except for I had to play mom all week. I had 3 adopted sons named Kyle, Keith, and Houston, and all I heard all week was, "Mom!" Clean their rooms, make their beds, fix them their meals. It just got tiring, but it was actually a great trip, and it was also really great meeting my in-laws. Well, I already met them, but getting to know my in-laws, my new family, that was really great for me.
We're in Africa right now. Okay, so we walked in. We walked off the plane. I was like, where's the grass? Where's the giraffes? I was expecting this. See my cool giraffe? There was more of this on my shirt. There was more Africa right here than in Africa. I was so upset. I walked in. I was like, the animals, they're not here. I saw grass though, so I guess I was. All I saw was buildings and people. I was looking for tribes and all this kind of stuff, but Africa's pretty cool, I guess. A little bit better than USA, but it's whatever.